So, I want to answer the question in this video. A really important one for me and for many others. And that question is the following. Is Lilith a parasite? Is Lilith a deity? Is Lilith a demon? Who is Lilith? What is Lilith? And how to approach her? This question is difficult to answer. But this video is a response to multiple articles and videos I read about Lilith, which claim that Lilith is aspect of the goddess Ninlil, and which also claims that Lilith is either the aspect of Ninlil or a parasite which feeds off humans, which feeds and promotes pornography, promiscuity, and etc. I want to address those claims on the internet. And first, let's talk about Lilith and Ninlil. It is my personal opinion that relationship between Lilith and Ninlil is the same type of relationship as between Azazel and Paimon. They are aspects of the same energy, but from the functional point of view, they are not the same being from the practical and magical perspective. So the connection is there, but there is different lore connected to Lilith and different lore connected to Ninlil, and dimensions of the spirits are separated for thousands of years. There is some archaic mention of Lilith-like figure in Sumeria, connected to the myth of Gilgamesh and the Hulupu tree, but what we know as Lilith probably and firstly originates in Assyria and onwards. There are some Akkadian inscriptions, but from what we know as a Lilith figure started being formatted and formulated in Assyria, and then through Judaism, and then through the Jewish writings of Mishnah and Gemara into the Babylonian Talmud, to form Lilith we know today as a mythological figure. So connection between Lilith and Ninlil is there, but it is my personal opinion that from the point of magical practice, they should be kept separate. I will also address the claim that Lilith is a parasite, and I need to give a disclaimer here. There are indeed a lot of parasitic entities who attach themselves to beginners and present themselves as Lilith. That is true, but those entities are not actual Lilith. However, I also want to give one more disclaimer on this channel, which is the following. Working with Lilith is not dangerous endeavor. Working with her can be really dangerous. But it can be really dangerous because it can be really beneficial. It is really dangerous and really beneficial for the same reason. And that reason is that Lilith is extremely powerful being. So if you are at the wrong side of extremely powerful being, if you make a mistake, the consequences can be deadly and even worse than death. But if you, how I can say, become the one who understands this energy from the practical and mystical point of view, then the working with Lilith becomes extremely beneficial for you. There is one thing I need to add. On multiple occasions on this channel, I talk about a specific phenomena which is connected to the work with Lilith, which is vampiric initiation into the mysteries of the divinity. Let me explain. There is one really painful form of initiation. Lilith exposes her devotees or the people who work with her, is that she vampirizes the magicians for the purpose of initiation. That vampirism has a purpose of purifying the astral body of the person and her energies, so they can be prepared for the spiritual initiation of the highest possible degree they themselves are capable of. This is extremely painful process, traumatic in nature, which, when approached in a work with Lilith, usually forces or motivates many people to abandon working with her altogether. But I also want to give a disclaimer. This is an initiatory process, not a parasitic attack. And this is really beneficial for the one who pursues this form of initiation with her. I also want to clarify that there is a difference between vampiric initiation and parasitism, because the consequence of vampiric initiation is empowerment, while consequence of parasitism is insanity or death. There is a clear difference between the two, and Lilith is not a parasite. The safe way to avoid parasites is to pronounce exorcisms and raise the sacred space before every ritual. Thanks for watching and see you next time.